It's finally that time of year again. The sun's beating down. An entire day at the beach. Finally, maybe I can actually get back into biking once again. It's all perfect for a summer day, except I would rather not have that. I want to stay in the comfort of my home where I can stare mindlessly at my computer screen. Is there anything out there that can at least replicate any of those experiences that I would like to do? I mean, sure, you got plenty of skateboarding games around, but what about biking? It's a shame that you don't see those type of games nowadays. Have you ever seen videos online of people mountain biking or racing down different parts in the desert and going like, man, that's so cool. I wish I could do something like this. Well, with Descenders, you quite literally can immerse yourself into that exact scenario. Customizing bikes itself, from the designs, patterns you get to the costumes you wear, and even the horn you use in the track. Taking things a bit more on the faster pace than you would want to be used to, you can go mountain biking through many forms of terrain, from the green plains, the desert, the villages, and freezing hell itself. I'm starting to notice something here. Scratch that. We're after the bikes, and going fast with no bails. Maybe you can bring a friend too to come along for a ride on the downhill jam. Crank that drum and bass up, cause that's literally what makes up the entire soundtrack for this game. It's a bit sad, however, just to see not much of a diverse playlist when it comes to the music in the game. But you work with what you got, because how else are you gonna hit those knack-knacks and can-cans mid-air? Do as many of these tricks as you can and dash your way through the track, just so you can get those perks to assist you on your downhill trip. A personal favorite thing of mine with the PC release of this game is the mods that are built right into the game. Like, there's a whole button right there and everything. So you can actually do is like decorate the entire bike you got new maps and everything, making the entire game even more replayable. With over 100 user created maps, it's great.
Quiet and peaceful. 2 words to describe the peak of a mountain. Others would say it gets a bit lonely up there. Why not just go down? Simple as that, in which you have a set path and you just have to get down to the end, which it's first round, going through each trail, letting the atmosphere sink in, and just memorizing each of the paths that you could take, whether it be down from off the beaten path or just what's set in stone. Once you get through the casual run, it's off to the races, down to the bottom. It's just a matter of how fast you can be from the peaks down to the campsite in the end, where the boys are waiting for you. As you dash your way through the trails, you have a regular checkpoint that comes up every now and then, and it seriously helps, because you're going to keep crashing, and crashing if you're going to try to reach for the best score you possibly can, because it gets really tiresome. One point of the game I'm not too much of a fan of when putting it in comparison to something like Descenders is its fixed camera angle, in which it's set far away from you in this isometric type of viewing angle that you usually see in other indie games.
In conclusion, both of these games are pretty great in those areas for the speed junkies craving the next rush that you're looking for, whether it's biking down the forest or down the streets of Brazil. But if you were to go out of the way in choosing one of these titles to come home with and try it for yourself, I would personally suggest going with Descenders. As for myself, I personally enjoy the aspect of having the air brushing through you as you're about to sway around the corners and bolt through down the steepest parts of the declines from all the highest points in game. And that's gonna have to do it for the end of this video. And I have to just say, as a quick side tangent, aside from biking and stuff, is I have to express this most sincerest apologies, because last time I checked, as of me recording this right now, it's been an entire 6 months since I've ever posted a video. I mean, as of recently, like, I've gotten a full-time job, and I'm only gone back into somewhat of a swing of things. I'm still trying to adjust, trying to find a schedule and everything. Hell, you probably are watching this right now as I'm in vacation. You can take a look at some of the photos I've been taking over there on my Twitter at twitter.com/megasmatey. But yeah, that's about it. You can check out some of my other videos if you haven't seen those yet. I have something to say.
COVID-19's Oshiri. Yeah, roar.
All right, guys.